Yo, it's top of the sauce, man. It is Saturday morning. We are getting set to, drop that road to MSG countdown. Jahad Tucker, Team Tucker behind the scenes at midday. But I just wanted to get on here this morning and just talk, expose some of my truths. You're rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle. Showtime Sizzle. Yes, now I want y'all to catch this sauce, right? Right. The more work I put in, right, the more I'm really exposing who are supporters, who are watchers, and who are, whatever you are, man. Right. But I say that to say this, right? If you claim you love boxing, you claim you are a boxing fan, because that's what, at the end of the day, it's more fans than anything. Because a fan, I'm gonna dive deeper into this on another day, but a fan of boxing is always going to be jealous and have their emotions involved, right? But a supporter of boxing, when you are a supporter of boxing, you support boxing. So I'm gonna use this for example. Say, like, shout out to my guy Champ Five, right? They went to the Boxing Hall of Fame, right? They was down there with Riddick Bowe, uh, Tommy Hearn, Felix Trinidad, Roy Jones. Man, people was there. See, I am a supporter of boxing. So when they sent me their videos, they linked, I watched it. I liked it. I shared it because I am a supporter of boxing. Now, if I was a fan of boxing, when they would send this stuff to me, I would feel some type of way because I'm not there. I'm not a part of it. You understand what I'm saying? See, that's what a lot of fans, a fan to see somebody that's involved doing this thing and want to be that person because that's what fans do. But a supporter of a sport will always support the sport. Hopefully, y'all caught that source and didn't go over your head. Now, I say that to say this, right? Too many times you got these guys with these YouTube channels that are fans. But the funny thing about YouTube, right? YouTube will have certain fans, right? That's what they are. Like I gotta break it down. They are fans. They're not real supporters of the sport. They are fans. Now, YouTube will have them thinking that just because they have YouTube platforms and they have an algorithm connection and they are doing numbers, that they are bigger than what they are. Now, when they see a guy such as myself, like I said, who is a supporter of boxing, but I am somewhat tapped in and connected with a lot of people, right? Get on YouTube, talk my stuff, get access to stuff that they feel I shouldn't have access to. Because, like I said, them as fans with large YouTube platforms feel that they should be in the position that I am in. But at the end of the day, you work hard on what you do, YouTube. I work hard on what I do, real life. I'm not mad at you. Why are you mad at me? I know why you're mad at me. Because now I am marching onto the YouTube market. And you very well know and understand that it's only a matter of time before fans start to wake up and support the real supporters of the sport. Because the new motto, the new slogan is real boxing media, real boxing coverage. See, a lot of fans just get on social media and talk boxing. Are you actually really living it? That's why I had to post a couple posts today on my IG and edit some of the yesterday's podcast of the Spar Wars. Episode 231. I wanted to highlight some of the hitters that's ready to make that next turn in this game of boxing that we support. If that makes any sense to you, you know. But definitely, real boxing supporters, tap in, tune in at 12. I got another special treat for you. Basically, what I'm doing right now, right? I'm so ahead of the game. I'm giving y'all the real raw, giving y'all all access type, what Showtime calls all access, what the PBC calls fight camp. I call it behind the scenes with the source. That's all I'm doing. And 10 years from now, like I said, everything that I'm doing, I already know God is blessing. But in 10 years from now, when I have my own production team, my own film crew, and we're doing this for Marley Tucker and the other fighters in our camp and on our team, I'm going to look back and say, man, remember when I started the vision? It was my film team was me and my daughters. It was me and my daughter. And look where we took it. Because you see where we took it already. Like I said, 3 years, 2 years, I've been on YouTube. It's crazy. And it's only getting bigger. I only say that to say this, man. Like, see, I understand all the jealousy and hate. I understand all the jealousy and hate because at the end of the day, I outwork everybody. Okay? Dudes don't actually put in no work, and it shows. That's why they be upset at the source. Because all I'm doing is just outworking these dudes, man. That's all I'm doing. And see, a lot of dudes ain't putting in no work, putting in no real work. Like what I do, and I've been doing for the last 10 years, and now 3 years with YouTube, is putting in work. So you got to put in work. Dudes not putting in no work, and it shows. It shows. Like I touched on that yesterday. I always knew I was great. You can't rush greatness, especially when you're dealing with a whole bunch of people that's jealous of you, that want to sabotage you, that really want to be you. You know, you gotta just move accordingly. And that's the vibes, man. That is the vibes. But yes, 12 noon. I'm gonna have some exclusive. I might even bring my camera out for this one. You know what I'm saying? I might even break the camera out and let my daughters record me recording. Just have a little fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Live. Because they're going to be there. They're always there. They know all the fighters for decades and decades now. And I love to have CEO Nasaya hands on because this is her company. And look where it expanded to. Like I said yesterday, I did a good job on, on the podcast. Forgive me, I'm busting down these sunflower seeds. I did a good job on the podcast as far as adding in the videos, giving y'all a little background into the Spar Wars. Like I said, man, this is no overnight run. I showed two fighters, man, on the cusp of turning pro. Two fighters. They've been sparring, having what I call the Southern Spar Wars for 2 years. That sparked off in this month, October 2019. 2019. That one knockdown that went viral sparked their whole evolution. Now both of them are on the verge of turning pro, making some noise, making some money. Progress. Staying down, staying dedicated to their craft. That's what it's about, man. Like this ain't no overnight thing. Especially when you're dealing with greatness. See, a lot of people, you know, especially gimmicks. If you a gimmick, man, you looking for it right now and then because you're a gimmick. There's no substance. There's no authenticity with your flow, with your work ethic, or what you're putting together, and it shows, man. It shows. I got man. That video probably only got like 12 views, but I know two of the views is from a big time CEO, and that man gave me the highest praise ever on that. Once upon a time, a king was saved in Brooklyn video, and all that was is just my creativity and my actuality, my experience, putting in work, being there, being behind the scene, being at the weigh-in, being at the press conference, and subsequently all that stuff that I'm talking about. That them funny style people over there didn't approve me of media credentials, never approved me of media credentials. But me being who I am, anointed, with God's blessing, it never stopped me. It never stopped me, right? And I say that to say this, it's fitting how like a lot of my early work, right? Let's look how God works, right? A lot of my early work is is me being a supporter of so many PBC fighters, right? So many of them, right? So many PBC fighters I was a supporter of, right? So a lot of my early work is with a handful, a lot of PBC fighters. I neglected the top ranked fighters. It took a PBC fighter. I don't need to mention his name, Fuzzy Dunlap. That's what we call anybody that's goofy, funny style, fake, snake. They're Fuzzy Dunlap. So it took this Fuzzy Dunlap to do what he does, be a snake, a fake, for me to really start fucking with top ranking them, right? Because I was so like loyal, right? Because that's just like the element I come from. Right? That's what I'm from the projects, man. Loyalty is everything. So I was so loyal, but it took that funny style move, and I was like, you know what? They're right in a sense. Like I couldn't be biased because then in a sense I was biased. And then when I branched off, right now I'm doing what I need to do, be a supporter of the sport, just not be a supporter of one genre. Everything really opened up. That's when you started seeing Matchroom, Top Rank, all these other platforms. And then what really opened my eyes to a rest in peace to Patrick Day and Coach Higgins, right? I remember one particular fight in Atlantic City, right? Um, I was having a problem getting credentials, right? This is how I knew when I really realized how the game was played, right? I got denied credentials for the last televised HBO card, right? I had a relationship now with Patrick Day and Coach Joe Higgins. Those are my guys. So I called Coach Joe Higgins. I said, yo, they told me that they didn't get my paperwork, my email, and all that. So I told Coach, Joe Higgins is a real one, right? I told Joe Higgins, these is real source stories, facts over fiction. So I told Joe Higgins, yo, Joe Higgins, right? Coach Joe Higgins made a phone call. I had media credentials. I was like, damn. So me, Fast forward, I went, covered the fight. That's when you see I got the Roy Jones interview. I had got who else I got that? Rest in peace, Nassim Richardson, him, his nephew Carl, Dynamite, what's the name? All of them. That was that fight. I was kicking it with Max Kellerman. You know what I'm saying? Like Joe Higgins got me the real media shit. So I'm gonna give y'all some more game. When you get media credentials and for these fights, you get like a food voucher. Yo, Joe Higgins got me the media credentials where I was fucking with the HBO. I was in there with Max Kellerman. That's where I went to eat with them. So we had the high end, the real spread. It wasn't no get a hot dog, a pretzel, and a soda type voucher. We was eating the high end, the pot roast and the vegetables, all the good ass shit, right? So I was taking on Max Kellerman, and then Max Kellerman was sitting at the table right over from me, and yeah, like your aura's your aura. So he knew I was strained. So when we was in there eating, he just got all the way hood. He was cursing. He was just like he got ghetto and shit. I guess because he felt the vibes and shit. But it was a good time, right? Well, fast forward, right? I go to the gym, right? I go to the gym and shit to cover Pat and kick it with Coach Higgins and them. And I'm like, yo, Coach, man, that was major, man. I appreciate that. Yo, Coach Higgins is a real one. He said, yeah, that's how the game is played. So I'm like, wow, word. Now, meanwhile, the whole time, I got a relationship with these old fuzzy Dunlaps, right? Now, I know the game now. My man just put me on, right? So, wow. I hit old fuzzy Dunlap and them up. That's why I ride on these niggas the way I ride on them. Because they not 10 toes down. They lie, right? That's what they've been doing their whole lives. And it shows now. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? God don't like ugly. Shit happens, right? But now I know the game, right? So I'm like, damn, this whole time, that's how it's, yo, it can go down that easy, right? After I learned the game from coach, right? So I'm like, all right, fast forward. Oh, Fuzzy and them got fights. Fuzzy and them supposed to be the man, right? So I hit Fuzzy and them up. Like, yo, um, whoopie, man, I know how the game, I don't tell him that. But I know the game now, man. I'm on. I'm like, yo, what's up with your peoples? Because that's your peoples. You feel me? I talk the source talk straight. I'm like, yo, what's up with your people? Why they always fronting on credentials? But check my catalog. I got some of the hottest PBC fighter interviews, promoting, marketing y'all fighters for free. For free. This is before I really learned the game. For free. Marketing, promoting your fighters for free. And not for nothing, these so-called big-time media platforms that y'all act like it's the goods always be stealing my stuff. Cause this is before I had the watermarks and I was doing all that. These dudes were stealing all of my stuff, right? Shout out to World Combat Sports. He put me onto the watermark. Rest in history. I just had to switch it up because, like I said, I no longer go by Jackal Fitness. I blew that up. I'm done off of that, man. Please refer to me as the source, Shalom Jones, Shy News, Showtime Shy. You know. But back to what I was just saying, right? So I'm like, yo, what's up with your peoples, right? What's up with your peoples, man? Why they move the way they move, man? Ain't this some old fight the power, black to this, black this? These niggas want to play dumb. All right, cool, right? Cool, right? Not knowing I know the game already. Not knowing like, damn, bro. If you the marquee, you the headliner, and you make a phone call, I'm on. Ain't nobody saying shit to me. Ain't nobody gonna say, nah, he can't get credentials, he can't do this. Cool, right? So now, once that is established, that you're lying to me to my face, I really fall back. I fall back. But you know what's crazy? Like I said, when you're anointed and something's for you, it's always gonna be for you. Man, match rule. Like I said, match rule. The Bella Entertainment Star Boxing. Yo, I'm getting credentials out the ass. I'm just like, man, covering fights nonstop. But it's like, okay, now the so-called fuzzy Dunlaps that I was fucking with, they looking goofy. They looking real goofy, right? So what do? Put out lies. Put out lies. Lies after lies. But me being who I am, I'm just working. I'm building my brand, building my name, building my daughter's legacy. Now, it gets to the point where I'm so hot now, I'm like, you know what, man? I gotta take it back home. I knew my job, right? I'm like, yo, I gotta take it back home. It's fighters, it's fighters around my way that need the opportunity. That need the opportunity. They have the talent, they just getting overlooked. Now, my whole time, this was gonna be the move. But I was gonna mess with Fuzzy and them. But once Fuzzy and them got fuzzy and funny, I just prayed and prayed. I purchased this book. Shout out to Uncle Jay. And when I purchased the book, I read the book. Like I said, I read. I read. I swear, listen, this is the truth. Yo, the tongue is powerful. Your thoughts are powerful. Yo, this is way before I even met Jay. And then I said, yo, I'm going to get a fighter signed to Jay Prince. I truly believe that, yo. I believe that, right? Fast forward. I'm covering the Shakur Stevenson fight in Newark. I get the we in the hotel, we kicking it. I'm getting my interviews. Jay Prince's #1 fighter, Shakur Stevens. Man, they all in the hotel lobby. I'm kicking with them. I meet Mike Prince Jr. Not knowing that's Mike Prince. Me and him just vibing and kicking it. We exchanged numbers, right? I don't know. This is Jay's family like that. I just know we was kicking it. Yo, he was feeling me. I was feeling him. Fast forward. It's time for Jahad Tucker to get a deal, get signed, right? Jahad Tucker is one of the hottest, youngest fighters. Everybody wanted him. Golden Boy. We was talking to Jamel Herring and Wildcard and them, everybody, right? Now, see, if Fuzzy and them would have been official, they could have had him. Well, look how God works. Look how God works. I got in contact with the Prince family. And the rest is history. You know the vibes, man. You know the vibes, man. You know the vibes, man. But see, that's all source stories, real grinding, actually putting in work. Dudes wasn't doing that, man. Dudes was not doing that. They just see the glory, but don't know the stories and just want to just jump out there and get on. These niggas tried to sabotage me, lie on me. And then when I get up, they try to move the goalposts and switch the stories again. Like I said, one thing about a lie always got to switch up, man. Always, man. But yes, I'm about to give y'all that heat, man. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to go ahead and charge my phone. I was sitting outside, man. I'm waiting for them to bring back my tea. They so slow, man. They left like, man, I've been doing this 24 minutes. They've been going for damn near 40. Well, let me go get my gadgets and everything ready. Hey, get my stuff ready. That'll be good, man. Remember, everybody has an opportunity and a choice. Put your work in. You know the vibes. Aha, look, I didn't use none of my drops, man. Get some of my drops in here, man.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet? That's how I
take my shit and strive, nigga. I'm a man at the end of the day, nigga.
That's real.
Niggas don't owe me nothing. I don't owe niggas nothing.
You right?
We got friends out here this day that don't post shit. How many friends you know never post nothing you did, nigga? That you grow with.
A lot.
Thank you. I got the same shit. I got a friend I know with that right now. Don't do shit. I'm taking them niggas with me. Hell no. You gonna stay right there, nigga, when I go. You don't show the same love I show niggas. I show everybody love. Like, you supposed to show that back. Niggas be on your page. Niggas won't like your shit. Why follow me?
You right.
You'll stroll right past a nigga page. You'll look at it and won't like it. Why are you here? Why are you here?
Talk to him.
Delete yourself, nigga. Why are you here? Bitches too, why y'all here, man? Delete yourself. Why are you here?
That's fire.
Delete yourself. It don't make sense, son. It's just crazy. And niggas will be looking at you like you wrong when you get on and leave, niggas too.
Yeah, facts. You right.
They'll be looking at you like you did something wrong. No, nigga, you did something wrong. You ain't support me, nigga.
You ain't do shit.
When you are the blessing, they don't miss you until you're gone. Oh, God, I wish I had somebody in here today. When you are really a blessing to somebody's life, they can act like they don't like you. They can act like they don't need you. They can act like you're insignificant, but what they don't understand is there is a cost to losing me. Oh, I dare you shout, there's a cost to losing me. Yes, I got a bad attitude and I got a bad temper, but baby, I got some anointing on my life. And when I'm in your life, everything multiplies. Do I have any anointed people in here say, I'm not perfect, but you mess around and lose me, you gonna lose something. Because what you didn't see is when I was in the bathroom, I was praying for you. What you didn't know is when I was washing dishes, I was interceding for you. What you didn't know is I was saying, God, don't let them get in a car accident. You've been rebuking devils. Do I have any anointed people? I'm not perfect, but you're going to lose something if you lose me.